Damian Lee. Terrence Ross dropping in the three.
So he's the one guy that makes you a little nervous.
NBA game's nothing. So if you lose focus or lose attention, you're going to have to win this game a second time. Dropping in the three, his sixth of the night.
RJ Hankins like, come on.
Game. Get your guys to play hard. This is as big a challenge as you're going to see playing teams like the Warriors. They lost a heartbreaker, 2-point loss to Houston. Dominguez got it 3 times, and this time flips it in and draws the foul. Probably got about another minute and a half for Steph. He's got 7. They wanted to do it at Chase Center. Maybe a couple more threes tonight and get into and he sits. And I kind of agree with you. I think it'll be better when the record is over. That time, Kiki, easy as baseline dunk.
Goes to the end of your workout. Good amount of them, too.
I think one of the best free throw stories in NBA history is Kiki puts it up and in. Just follow Karl Malone.
That's when he started talking to himself.
He did.
But the longer it got, the more he made. The longer his speech to himself got.
But you look at Damian Lee. Was he fouled in the act of shooting? Yes, he was.
For my old friend.
I did not think at 6:07 the Simon and Garfunkel would be appearing on the Warriors. So Portland on Wednesday, and then a whole lot of road games as the Warriors will go to Philly, and Indiana, and New York. I tell you, Chulo Kiki can shoot.
I told you he's a spot-up shooter at all.
14 of the next 19 Warrior games are on the road. Just a little reminder at 19 of what's coming. They're missing the corner 3.
It's 2 feet. It's off 1 foot.
3, but he's been at the end of the Orlando bench.
Looking for more opportunity. You got to be a little more assertive when you get in there.
You see the developing team in Jordan Poole hits that step back. Happy project team that had Shaq, Nick Anderson, Dennis Scott, Scott Skiles, Tom Tolbert, and Steve Kerr.
There you go.
As Kuminga reversing that up and in.
Steph is just glad he's on his team.
But what Jonathan is showing right now is why the 3 should be added later, because of the damage he can do inside out. You're giving the defense, you're letting them off the hook if you just settle for a 3.
And he's one of those guys that can be good even when defenders are gapping.
Yes.
If he gets that running start, oh my goodness. Now you got the side steps, the counter moves, the spin moves, Euro steps. He's got all that in his game.
And defensively, he has ability. He can help you on both ends of the floor. We've seen that at various stints in previous games. Jeff Dowtin Jr. Long and strong inside the final 2 minutes here, and the Warriors kind of getting everything they would want out of this game, I think. And that a couple rough patches, but by and large, pretty quality play. Brazdeikis misses everything. ATA down the lane. They held on to the other arm and made him miss the floater, but he'll get a couple free throws.
Looks like that ankle is fine.
So after Portland, at Philly, at Indy, at New York, at Boston, at Toronto. That is a long one, and it's part of that 14 of the next 19 on the road for the Warriors, and it's
a tough road trip.
It is a very tough road trip with a couple back-to-backs, and you may see different guys get a night off or 2. I mean, that's the you're not going to grind guys necessarily with all that travel too.
And the tough, gritty teams, the New York Knicks, the Toronto Raptors. These are teams that like to give you some bruises.
And we're going to find out, depending on how many threes Steph makes on Wednesday. Do we have history Saturday night?
Could happen.
With his brother in the building.
I wouldn't put it past him. Make it a family affair.
Holder trying to squeeze that one in, and Moody came up with the steal. Portland also is a team that has been banged up. Dalton with the left hand. Jeff Dowtin Jr. We've seen Chiozza play well in his two-way contract. 4 years at Rhode Island, undrafted. Jeff Dowtin Jr. And that will get R.J. Hampton to the line. Blazers have had a lot of upheaval, you know, just on and off the court, and be very interesting to see. Portland's made the playoffs 8 straight years, and they have talent on that team.
There's been, oh, it's going to be Star Wars night when Blazers come.
Well, that's Robin Lopez may stay over just for that. But the Star Wars theme in-game experiences, Star Wars Game Day T-shirt available at the Warriors shop. Oh, at 888-GSW Hoop. Are you a Star Wars guy?
Not really.
Oh, come on.
I never really got into it. But there's been a lot of noise around the Portland franchise that they have to block out as players. Is there a little something going on between Billups and Damian Lillard? Damian Lillard shot that down on Twitter.
Dowtin Jr. hitting the jumper.
You can do a lot of things well.
Now, when teams start to lose or struggle,
That's what happens.
Yeah, just it becomes a very hard thing to overcome. There's a lot of talent on that team. As Mulder hits that three. So Michael Mulder, one of our favorites, enjoyed his time here with the Warriors. We enjoyed him.
Great person.
It's hard to find any Canadians that aren't.